kids with a clear moral at the end. The Princess and the Little Rabbit. Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom surrounded by green valleys and bright flowers, there lived a young princess named Ilara. She was kind, gentle, and loved exploring the royal gardens. But sometimes Ilara felt lonely because other children lived far away and palace life was quiet. One sunny morning, while walking near the edge of the forest, Ilara heard soft cries. Curious, she followed the sound and found a tiny white rabbit caught in a thorny bush. Its fur was tangled, and its little paws trembled with fear. Ilara knelt beside the bush. "Oh, poor thing," she whispered. Carefully, she untangled the sharp thorns from the rabbit's soft fur. The rabbit looked at her with big, shiny eyes and snuggled into her hands as if it understood she meant no harm. From that day on, the rabbit began following Ilara everywhere she went. She named it Clover. Every morning, Clover would hop to her window, and the princess would greet him with fresh vegetables from the palace kitchen. They played hide-and-seek in the gardens, raced near the fountains, and rested together under the shade of cherry blossom trees. Days passed happily, until one stormy night, the kingdom was struck by heavy rain. The rivers began to rise, and parts of the palace courtyard started to flood. Servants and guards were busy saving supplies and protecting the royal family. That night, as Ilara slept, Clover tugged on her blanket and thumped its paw urgently. Ilara woke up and noticed the rabbit jumping toward the window. "What is it, Clover?" she asked. The rabbit kept hopping and thumping as if saying, "Follow me." Ilara quickly put on her cloak and followed Clover down the corridor, through a side door, and into a small tower she rarely visited. There a weak cracking sound echoed. A piece of the old tower wall had broken. Behind it, water rushed in from a hidden underground tunnel leading straight to the royal chambers. Ilara gasped. If the water reached that tunnel, it could flood the palace from inside. Clover had sensed danger and led her to the very spot. Ilara ran to alert the guards, who quickly blocked the tunnel with heavy stones and sandbags. The palace, and everyone inside, was safe. The next morning, the king and queen gathered the court. They praised Ilara for her quick action and asked how she knew where to go. The princess smiled and pointed to Clover, who sat calmly by her feet. The king chuckled. "A rabbit saved the kingdom? Truly, kindness returns in ways we never expect." From that day on, Clover became an honoured friend of the royal family. A special little garden was built just for him and other woodland animals, reminding everyone in the kingdom of the day a gentle act of kindness came back to save them all. Moral of the story: kindness is never wasted. When you help others, even the smallest among them, they may help you in return, often